Greetings, traveler.
I wasn't going to review anything today, but then I saw this morning and I was like, oh my god. Quillbore Undead Murloc Mech Pirate Lobby. So Murloc Pirate, lots of money, but no Elemental. Okay, got the Pirate money turn 1. Not much to talk about, I would say. He's actually looking at the 1-drops. Crazy. Even if there's other good 1-drops, you don't skip the Pirate money, right? What? Wow, what? Do I not know how to play the game? Maybe he really wants to have enough Murlocs for his first time warp. Maybe I don't know how to play the game, chat. So outside of buddy meta, it's a pretty safe bet to just grab money. I don't think that is different in this meta, but I think this is some kind of understanding of the first time warp, where he kind of wants to lead Murlocs because maybe if you get Skipper, it's really good, but I don't even know. Might even be just so that he can play Aviator on 2. Man, that's kind of crazy. Just like -1 gold. But opens up Aviator, and he's a bit stronger here, so he can save some health. That's why I like reviewing. That's already something. Okay, so he has Tad for that Aviator, but it's probably not going to break the Tad. Just play it and chill, and then see if next turn... If he gets like Chef's Choice next turn, it's really good. Because then he can level, sell the Tad, and Chef. That's 2 extra Murlocs. Found the Aviator. Yep. I think it's just because of Aviator. I think he just realizes Aviator's a really strong tier 2 minion, and he wants to be in a position where he can use it. Because I do lose to Aviators all the time. Because when you have the Scout, he just gets duplicated. That's a pretty strong start. And it's not that hard to force, right? It's a tier 2 minion. Okay, I'll keep that in mind for my own games. Check for the triple, I guess. Yeah, pretty happy with that. Okay, so first time warp coming in hot. Let's see where he takes this. Fellow Aviator enjoyer. Yeah. I'm probably just behind the meta, man. Scouts. Scout in Murloc lobbies so you can Aviator. Seems to be like the play. Probably saves you so much health that you don't care about the 1 lost gold. But unless you have a very good reason for it, like Slyders has here, just take the money. Scourfin, yeah, okay. Kinda not losing for a while. That's always great when you're in this spot. Ooh, this is good. Level, sell the Tad, sell the 1-drop. Oh, dude, okay. Okay, Sliders. Dude, it's just OFC Central already. Okay. Ooh. He's gonna not summon. Shouldn't we have held the 2-2? Oh, no, he has to do it like this so that Scourfin always buffs and pulls this, yeah. So he doesn't want to hold a second minion in his hand, because the Scourfin doesn't specify just Murloc, so it can buff the 2-2 and pull the 2-2 instead of the Murloc. So he's losing out on his spawn, so that he doesn't have to cycle and sell the Pirate. Which makes sense, because if you have to cycle the Pirate, it's -1 gold, and you're really strong, so you don't want to do that. But this is turn 6, and he's already got like a very good mid-game Murloc build going on here. He already has costume, he's got the time warp Scourfin, he has the thing, so... Okay, but I'm gonna take that into my own games. I'm going to care about the thing more. I would be expecting him to level here. Like, he's kind of strong. Sell that coin tier. He's thinking about just cycling those things to get a little stronger here. I don't think he needs it, though. It's kind of chilling. Are you at risk of not pulling your guy? You have Aviator, I think you're fine. I guess you always summon the left one? He might be spreading out the buffs, which is not super desirable, but it's fine. Started playing 2 days ago, just hit 5k. Congrats! That's awesome. Always happy to hear that. Welcome, welcome. Bloop. Oh, so strong, bro. Summoning both the boys. Arana went to 5 with this board. Oh, she's going in. She's like, 6 health, who cares? Let's go. Fisherman going to 5, fishing for Bran. So the dragon triggers the Scourfin, which is kind of okay. The Murloc feels good, but I don't think it's the Murloc. So you got the Scout, you got the tier 7. Goes for the Death Rattle. Base skill? Oh, Reborn Apexis. Okay. So now we can just put more mechs on the board. Oh... Drakari for the Scouts. Drakari for the Scout. Oh, I gotta do that myself. Right, that is the line. Oh man, yeah, Drakari with Scout, that's actually, I hadn't thought of that. The Murloc opens up exponential scaling. Yeah, but he doesn't need it. Like, he's kind of fine. He sells costume. Yeah, I guess he just wants mechs. Ugh. Right, just play a mech. Okay. See, this is like the high level shit, right? Like, who trades their Murloc build there? I can tell you that it's probably like less than 1% of the player base. But just the knowledge, the instant reflex of, oh, I hit a Reborn Apexis, it's probably better for me to just put some mechs down now. He got very unlucky though. He got no scaling this fight. I don't think that makes his decision wrong. It just didn't get rewarded for it. Because normally he would have had some extra scaling this turn already. But that's just so crazy, right? How he just like sell. Yeah, he needs to check his own game. He had Golden Brand. Golden Brand, Shot plus Probius is pretty good. Deus is also nice, right? But just hitting Golden Brand and then you can always Probius your Apexis, so... I think because you get the Probius for the 1 cost, it's worth checking for his Golden Brand here. Golden Macaw, okay, yep, that'll do! Golden Macaw, Golden Apexis. Okay, so yeah, just hit Titus forehead. Man, game's easy. Okay. Armor, yeah, he's on 31. 31's a pretty good number. See me rolling for Titus. He's got Reborn, but he doesn't need it. It does Reborn his mech or his atrocity, but he doesn't need it. Excuse me, I think it's just Titus. So this is so cool. He's got this little tempo thing going on where he got, well, not little, significant tempo. He's got a Golden Macaw, Golden Apexis on turn 9. But then he also has a million turtles. He also has Drakari plus Scout farming right now. So there's Reborn and there's Shield. I don't think you care that much. I could just see Overconfidence roll here to still try to hit Titus. Are Beasts in? I think Beasts are in, right? He has this Macaw from his Steel, so technically Beasts could be out. The Beasts out would be hilarious. Yeah. Reborn on the Atrocity just to make sure he doesn't lose. He could Reborn on the other mech, but I feel like it's not gonna die. Like, yeah, this is a nice balance between greed and tempo. I love this. Everything's in French, must be a Sliders game. Yeah, although I have reviewed Oliesh as well recently. But yeah, Sliders is a staple on the channel. And how could he not be? Look at this shit, man. Turn 9, Golden Macaw, Golden Apexis. And then he's also doing some like Drakari Scout stuff on the side. Because he had his really nice opener, excuse me, with the Murlocs, and then he was very confident just swapping out of them. It was very cool to see. Yeah, so he has Golden Macaw and a no Beast Lobby. That is actually cheating. That is cheating, bro. Having a Golden Macaw and a no Beast Lobby. That does mean he can't find Reborn. I guess roll for Titus, right? How long is he going to keep the Scout? Because it starts on 1. It's on 5 right now, right? Because he ticked twice with Drakari. Taunts. Okay. I guess he could taunt the Reborn Construct guy. It's not horrible. Nothing is Apexis. Interesting. So he does have Immortal, but we have milked quite well. Golden Macaw, Golden Apexis. Let's go. So his Scout is at 7 now? I mean, you sell at 7, I guess, right? Technically, he could wait for 9 because 9 is, yeah, he goes for 9. I watched, oh, sorry, it's a spoiler, but the thumbnail said 9, like Nuff tier set. That's amazing. So he holds that one more. Well, I guess technically he's not pressed for board space, right? Like, he doesn't really need board space. He just needs 2 mechs to receive the buff from the Apexis. So just roll for Titus, yeah. That's kind of dumb. Roll for Titus. Roll, call it a game. He has technically +1 gold there, but you'd have to break the Scout for that, right? Yeah. Yeah, I guess he is looking for the mech that doubles your magnetizations. I wonder how long he's gonna hold. Well, past 9 wouldn't really make sense because the Drakari can't go to 11 because your hand can only fit 9. So you're losing, right? You can technically, for the ultimate meme value, you could go for 10, right? And sell your Drakari, but like, he's gonna lose this fight potentially. Yeah, there's a 500 on the board. No, he's not gonna lose. Well, he is gonna lose. Okay, never mind. So yeah, I mean, once he loses his armor here, it seems like a correct moment, right? To proc it here. Even if he had one, honestly, I think, like, you wouldn't proc it just for your thumbnail and your title, honestly. Like, that's the only reason. Okay, player cards. Here we go. He's gonna rip it, chat. Screenshot? Yeah, fair play, bro. Fair play. Ah, it's a golden one, chat. He's got the golden mech. Oh my god. He's also got double stitch. Jesus. Stitch on Apexis to make sure it dies. Macaw on the stitch to summon 2 more Apexes. Yeah, reborn that to make sure it's alive when the guy dies. This is just roll Titus Central, bro. Yes, Sanders, so it's a golden one. Yeah, yes, Sanders if he rolls Titus too, so it's golden Titus. Ooh, turtles. Turtle, turtle, turtle. Turtle, turtle, turtle. Picks up a taunt for the Stitch. That does make sense. You probably already play a Stitch here, just because it helps you kill off the Apexes. And the Apexes reborns, so you could still use Macaw and Apexes if you just want more scaling like that. Please, sir. Please, a Titus. We haven't really rolled much yet this game. Sell the Raw, that's brutal. He's like, eh, get out of here, Raw. You're not a mech. Yep, I like this. Play down a unit as well. I mean, you could technically Stitch on the conveyor. It's like not bad. It means your Macaw is still proccing. Yeah, okay, that works. That works. Because he just has a full board now because he doesn't have Titus. The Stitches will just kill the things and they will both reborn, and that's fine. Yeah, okay, that makes sense. All right, first turn of all this silliness. Wind Fury, okay. Oh no, don't kill my guys. Anyways. Sorry, guys. Oh, bad timing. Jesus, that's sick. All right, let me go get a tissue. That's holy crap, bro, this game. Okie dokie. Yeah, I bet the curator is sitting there like, uh-huh. Mm-hmm. The golden 7-drop, eh? Okay. That's reasonable. Have a nice day, sir. Seems reasonable. Have an enjoyable rest of your game, sir. I'll be stepping out of your way and try to get second place. Yogg, I guess. I don't think Yogg can really mess him up. Like, 20/20 on something isn't that bad, because he scales during the combat anyway. Titus! No. Golden mech is, yeah, so the mech is triple the magnets, but the Titus would also double, or technically triple, because he has Sanders. Right, the Titus would also triple the Stitches to whatever extent that is possible in terms of board space. He's on 5. Oh yeah, he can't even cast the 20/20 then. But again, he wouldn't care, right? Like, oh no, my Apexis is 20/20 anyways, right? Devour? Oh god, yeah. Honestly, don't take Yogg. Yeah, when you're winning this hard, just don't take Yogg. Because it could technically eat your guy. And the Reborn won't proc because it's like you sold it. So if it eats his Demolisher, it's horrible, yeah. Or as Apexis, right? Then nothing works. Yeah, eating Apexis would be the worst one. Whew. Okie dokie. How much is he at? 2.8k without Titus. Dear God. Bump. Titus is the highest priority minion this meta. Depending on the lobby, that's definitely a thing. Okay, but people are dead. The Titus are back in the pool. There's the Devour. Scary. Dun, 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 dun. Yeah, we sell it so that we can Sanders. And I guess we just end on our mech here. Oh, he's gonna eat his Macaw to spawn more Macaws. That's funny. Yeah, why not? Wait, is he in a trouble with taunts then? Could technically get sniped. Well, Wind Fury, I guess. Yeah, you'd probably need Wind Fury. Because you have 2 taunts on your Stitches. So, as long as you're not getting Wind Fury, it's fine. Yeah, I mean, he's done. Like, just play the other mech and chill. Can't get Wind Fury? Yeah, you could get Wind Furied. I saw an Alakir Hero Power earlier in the game. Module's not horrible either. Okay, no Alakir Hero Power, that's good. Nom nom. Excuse me, sir. Let me just quickly spawn my double golden macaw with my golden Titus. Titus, no! I guess this is sort of scammable, huh? Yeah. Yeah. It's kind of annoying, but what would you do to not get scammed? Would you sell something? Put a Divine Shield inside of the second Stitch instead of Macaw. Because you have enough stats if your Apexis dies. You don't need Macaw. Yeah, I guess so. Yeah, I guess scam protection inside the Stitch. I mean, he's winning, right? But you are somewhat scammable. Even though you have Stitches. Yeah, we saw the last fight was like kind of close where there was only one unit left in the end. And the opponent did not have that much scam, so... But he's just gonna go for the... He's just gonna run it back. Taunted the Demolisher thing, because it does have Reborn, which is fine. So if that gets poisoned, it's not a problem. Because it'll just Reborn and it'll have a mech on his board again, yeah. So here it gets... It's actually a perfect example, right? It gets killed and an instant rebuff. Kind of silly. Yeah, now it works incredibly well because now the Apexis come out and it's never... I guess if he puts himself in a position where he always gets like 3 Apexis, he also doesn't get scammed. Because they have Reborn and every time an Apexis dies, the Reborn Apexis will get huge again. En français, oui oui. C'est Slyders. Slyders le good. GG.